Excuse me, princess. It's time for more Princess Crown with me, Un. We are in Durangora, and this gentleman here is telling us about the time that a cold ring saved his ass in combat with a dragon, cold ring being an item for fire resistance, and here he's telling us about the shop that he bought it from, which will allow us to access it on the map. Could be handy. So I think we'll make that our next stop. And this gentleman in the green here tells us where the dragons live, and where they've been invading the village from. It's a mountainous area that will also now be accessible on our map. But we're going to go get that cold ring first. Assuming I can remember which way to leave the village. Okay, that's left to the mountain and right to the shop. So right it is. Now, as you can see on the map, on our way we'll be passing through Goblin Market. There's not a whole lot there of interest to us, but it's on the way, we might as well give it a look. Speaking of goblins, another round of the usual. Been running into a lot of these guys. I don't think I encountered so many when I first played through the game, this being my second time around. But I guess that's random encounter tables for you. And there's that sorted. And the Goblin Market is right this way. Of course, because nothing is ever that simple, we'll have to deal with a barbarian first. This guy's a little rougher than the ochre jellies and dodos and goblins and such, because he has more dangerous normal attacks. Oh, that's a warrior's glove there, which will increase my attack power if I equip it. But as I was saying, he has nastier normal attacks, and he can use a decent range of items, such as the axe he just threw. And he can also eat meat to restore his health, as you just witnessed. That is fortunately interruptible. I was just a little too slow there. But not that time. I believe he can also use magic gems, although he might have to be at a certain level to do that. That's what you get for barbarism. Damn it. Well, I guess just outside of Goblin Market, goblins are somewhat to be expected. They're really, really common in this playthrough. That's it, kick his ass, Arya. And it's level up time again. Level Level 5 already, how the time do fly. Why on earth am I still carrying around a chewed-up bone? This goblin offers to sell you some goblin juice. Goblin juice is not terribly useful. It causes you damage in exchange for restoring some power, I believe. But I'm buying it here because I think it might count as a special. And so if I miss it here, I might not be able to get all of the reward for ordering all of the special foods in the game. I'm not positive about that, but it's not terribly expensive and better safe than sorry. I'm just going to unload that Thieves Bracelet while I'm here. And we'll see what the goblins have for sale. Empty jars, broken pots, and healing fruit. I am not impressed. Let's see, what'll he give me for that potion ingredient? A whole 2 gold. Well, I guess it's 2 gold I didn't have before. Moving on. There's something else we'll be coming back to Goblin Market for later, but for now we're just passing through on our way to the magic shop where we'll find that cold ring. But first, more uncouth, swarthy gentlemen. Come on, do something. There we go. I had a very easy time with that one. Give me your goods. And at last we've arrived at the hidden shop. There are various magical tchotchkes for sale here, one of the more interesting ones being the news scroll, but what we're interested in is the ring. The news scroll, by the way, will restore any partially used item, including food, to new condition, but it will not restore a completely used up item. And back we go. Now, having gone so far out of my way to purchase that cold ring, you would think that at the appropriate time I would remember to equip it. Yeah, we'll see how that works out a little later. Ugh. That big overhand swing really just slams you into the ground. but I have the power of criticals. Gradriel is doubtless feeling rather gooey at this point. That jar that just flew out of the ochre jelly is a stomach potion. The symbol on it, if you look closely, kind of looks like a stomach. What that does, if you drink it, then for the duration of the potion, you will be able to eat faster. If you think you're going to have to do a lot of in-combat healing, it can be handy for that, but not really one of the more useful potions overall. The leafy boots there, I believe, are elven boots, and they will automate your action select. So if you're wearing them, you don't have to use the B button to do an action select. It'll just automatically come up when the enemy tries to attack. However, they do cost power. Okay, we're just going to skip the trip back through Goblin Market. There's really nothing else there for us. Ditch the goblin juice. And god damn it, goblins again. I'm kind of bored of these guys. You know, it's not one of Gradriel's better moves, but that jumping slash is kind of satisfying to finish enemies off with. Not as satisfying as the Shoryuken, of course, but then that's to be expected. This will put us back on the road to Drangora, where another pack of goblins immediately pops out. Anyway, when we head back to town, we're going to go through and exit in the other direction, and head to that mountain where the dragons are coming from. After all, we've solved the problem of the missing children in Nutsville. The least we can do is extend the same sort of helping hand to our other subjects. Of course, I have a feeling a dragon infestation is going to be a slightly larger problem than Proserpina was. Wow. Getting close to our next level up, but not quite yet. For now, I'm just gonna make me some eggy toast. wonder where she gets the bread from. And as has been customary, we'll wolf down the egg at full health and get a little more max HP. Pause for savage. What is it, I wonder, with Japanese RPGs and abnormally cute slime? And these have the little cat smile, and of course there are the famous Dragon Quest versions. I don't know what it is with this area and goblins and barbarians. Seem to make up a pretty big proportion of the local wild population. Oh well, I will gladly cleave them open and take their delicious golden XP. They're like dangerous pinatas that way. Oh! Kicked me in the gut and was gonna break out a fire jewel on me. We'll have to put a stop to that with all speed. Here we are at the Dragon's Roost. And like a lot of things in this game, the dragons are kind of awesomely animated, aren't they? And Gradriel is observing that this is a much tougher monster than the one she's encountered lately, and she was in trouble until this gentleman showed up and telling her to, get out of here and save herself. He'll hold off the dragon while she escapes. Gradriel's a little disappointed in herself. She's not shaping up to be the brave queen her mother was in her own mind. But meanwhile, we've returned to Drangora, and it's looking a good deal more burninated than the last time we were here. Here we have a wee little girl calling for her mother. Now this, I believe, is the same dragon that the mysterious knight was fighting, because you will notice it only has half of its 200 hit points. That's more than bad enough. I really do not cover myself in glory in this battle. Dragons aren't easy, but I really shouldn't have nearly as much trouble as I did. First of all, you'll notice what I'm not doing. This would be a real smart time to equip the Cold Ring, and I completely forget to do that. See, so far I'm not looking too bad, but when it comes to actually putting the thing away, not so much. At least Gradriel's being pretty good with the criticals. Unfortunately, they don't always land. See, I thought I was going to be able to interrupt those meteors with a Shoryuken, but it didn't work out that way. And right there, I didn't have an opportunity to interrupt that diving snatch attack. It just grabbed me while I was still on the ground. They can do that, and it kind of sucks. Right there, I was once again hit off the ground. So yeah, the dragon, as bad as I'm playing, they are a definite step up from what I've been encountering thus far. Certainly a step up from our previous boss battle with Proserpina, who, for all the annoyance factor of her magic shower, really wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just getting ruined here. Need to find a moment to eat. And that doesn't work out so well. Bastard making me drop my toast. Really flirting with death here, but thankfully I once again summoned the power of toast. Oh, hey, there's a positive. When a dragon drops meat, it's usually, predictably enough, dragon meat. And dragon meat works much like regular meat, except when you eat it with full health, it gives you extra max HP. I believe 2 HP per bite, although I wouldn't swear to that. Just 5 HP to go. That's how it's done. Actually, that's not at all how it's done, but that's how it's finished anyway. And Small Child is appreciative. As well she should be. Now finally, the Cardo Knights have arrived. They're a little bit late to protect the village, but at least they can clean out the rest of the dragons, and so they will. And the little girl is reunited with her mother. Her mother is addressing the knight as Edward, so he now has a name. Also, Edward says that, it seems that everyone knows the name of the son of a demon. So I wonder, is Ed literally a demon's child, or is that just a macho nickname? Anyway, he and Gradriel are just making their introductions to each other. And as I'm sure they wouldn't introduce a character with a unique sprite and a unique name, we'll be seeing him again. Meanwhile, back at Valenidine Castle, Justin and Ariel are discussing Gradriel's appearance. I'm sorry, disappearance. It looks like Ariel is going to take temporary control of the throne. She'll be the sort of interim queen while Gradriel is away, and they're just going to say that Gradriel is sick. Nothing serious, she's just got a flu bug or something. Now, Ariel being one of the twins, one wonders if this is going to trigger that whole prophecy about twins dividing the kingdom. However, it appears we have a more immediate concern. What's a good castle without a secret passage? Mysterious voice is wondering if she's of royal blood. Here we have, apparently, a talking book in chains. And it's going on about how much knowledge it's full of, and how it contains knowledge even to save the world. If only Ariel would free it. Ariel's not so sure about that. Figures it must be locked up for a reason. The book, however, plays its trump card, saying that it knows a cure for the disease of Sidriel, the other twin. Ariel can't resist that. Oh, right in the baby maker. That can't end well. Now, if we were to talk to the other townsfolk, which I'm not going to do right now, they would say that when the dragons invaded, they sent for the mage Leon from the desert town of Akbarstep, but Leon never showed up. Now, we can't actually go to Leland yet, where the pirate Portgas is terrorizing the citizenry, so it seems like Akbarstep would be a good next destination to find out what happened to Leon. So that's where we'll be heading soon. Also, one of the townsfolk, if you talk around, will mention that a dragon living in a nearby region had swallowed some sheet music. So that is a hint leading to one of the pieces of the legendary musical score, but we would have to fight a fully healthy dragon for it, and I'm not feeling up to that just yet. So next time we'll head out for Akbarstep. Till then, I'm Un. Thanks for watching.